It's so exciting to be in Denver with you.
You too.
So I actually had a big question. So we've talked a couple of times this week. It's been great.
Yeah.
What is the thing that you've taken away that you love about being here in Denver?
Oh, that's a good question. I know we keep running into each other, which is fantastic. I mean, we came here to learn a lot about DAOs. I've loved like the spectrum of different people with different use cases. I think everybody keeps repeating the same words, which are like coordination, coordination, and community, which is like exactly what we wanted to find and like align with people that are using these tools in ways that like hopefully we can take and we can build new things and collaborate together. I think the main thing I've taken away is how all the DAOs actually work together. Like these aren't separate communities. It's like if you want to join a DAO, you have the mindset of that where you want to coordinate with other people and like there's just so much opportunity.
I love it. And that's the thing, like the whole concept of the mindset of what a DAOist is, or what a DAO worker is. It's a different mindset. And I think that's something that's been really reinforced here this week. So it's been really, really cool.
And we have to be, I think it was you that was saying like, we have to be so aligned on things in these communities, because if you don't come together all like this and don't get that like reinforcement, like, oh my God, I'm doing this, you're doing this is actually a good idea. Because it's so easy to be, when you're doing something cutting edge or new, it's so easy to be like alone.
It really is. And thank you for quoting me. I sound much smarter out of your mouth than I do out of my own. So now tonight we're launching the Alchemist DAO.
Yes, we are.
Can you tell me anything about it, or you have to save it until the launch?
I can drop some teasers.
Drop me some alpha. Let's go.
So the Alchemist DAO is the next generation of the Alchemist program, like the Covalent Alchemist program, which I actually started out in. So I found like the Alchemist program through Covalent, which was basically a season by season tasks, and you would earn CQT and you would level up your skills. And people
CQT is your token.
CQT is the Covalent Query token. So actually, the best alchemists are completely not even interested in the token. I mean, they are, but like the way that the program was so successful is that it was a mutually beneficial situation. So we like put it out there as, well, we want to give you resources so that you can go and pursue the things that you like doing, add value to us, but in any way that you want to. And then basically like make friends, grow your opportunities. Some people were getting job offers out of it.
It's awesome.
And essentially like their goal initially was 25 alchemists, and we grew to 2,500 alchemists in a matter of months.
That's amazing. That's a great growth.
So Alchemist DAO is like the way to sustainably keep growing, keep allowing people to do what they want to do, and like own more of it, basically. The concept of like community ownership and having these people that already take up so much of Covalent and like they feel like they're employees. So it's like, okay, go out and do what you want to do. So we're really excited.
Let me ask this. Your ideal candidates for somebody to come and join.
Ideal candidates.
What do they look like? Are we talking like 17 years old? They just graduated from high school. They don't want to go to college, but they want to dive in. Like, tell me a little bit about what you guys are looking at.
It's cool because we have a couple ideals. Like, so obviously we love when the developers come in because we do a lot of hackathons. It's cool to see what people build, like, and at the bottom line, like Covalent has an API that we want people to use. So it's really great. Like, we love to see that. But besides that, when you said 17, it's great because we have a regional leader who actually just joined us. We just hired him and he's 18.
Nice.
And the great thing is literally that, like, the main thing, the criteria is being like motivated, passionate, owning things is a big part of our like covalence principles. So people that replicate like our value structure, that are relentless, urgent, ownership, first principles.
Hang on a second. You just spouted a mantra. Can you say that again?
Okay,
slow it down a bit?
The 4 core principles are ownership, relentlessness, urgency, and first principles. So basically, like, people that want to take initiative, that are like in a good mindset, they're happy people, they want to engage, and a long-term kind of mindset as well. Like, part of the reason for the DAO, and we are going to be token gating it just with one CQT, and it's literally like one little token makes all the difference because it's just people that want to stick around with us, which is nice. And beyond that, it doesn't matter. Like, any country, any background. As we were talking about, DAOs are a great way to like focus on contributions rather than anything else, which is nice.
That's how you throw it together. So one of the things I want to talk to me a little bit more about this radical accountability, right? So as we talk in the DAOs, this is self-motivated, self-oriented, but it's also you're your own boss.
Yeah.
So walk me through this a little bit. If I wanted to go join Alchemist DAO, can I not really care about my deliverables? Like, how does this work?
Yeah, so we do, there's that balance of do whatever you want to do, but also what you say you're going to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
So we have a structure with guilds is how we're doing it. So we have like a developer guild, a research guild, mental health guild, some other kind of things. And we actually have people that have risen up in the Alchemist program already that have helped us plan this process because they built out structures on their own for like scaling. And we noticed like the leaders that popped up. So we have some Genesis founders and they're helping plan the whole process and like looking and doing research with other communities. And then we're going to have guild leaders. So those are people where you do apply and get voted to be the leader of these guilds. And essentially, you're going to be determining a general structure that people in the guild follow. It doesn't have to be too rigid, but we want them to be developing it. And then everybody else, it's going to be, we're still talking about tooling a lot. Like we use some different kind of KPI measuring things like GTM hum or whatever, but basically outline what you want to do in a proposal format that has like some deliverables, and that will be the thing that gets voted on and passed.
Very cool.
And then we can directly see like
if you're actually hitting those metrics, if you're actually putting out your code when it's supposed to go out, bringing in
and they don't
the
have
impressions.
to be like sky high. They can just be little things that keep you on track and see where it goes. Because some of the best innovations have come like on a different trajectory than what was started. So
it's just like any sort of like scientific experiment.
Yeah, exactly.
If it goes exactly as you expected, that's kind of boring. But it's the moment you're like, oh, that's interesting. That's weird. And you're like,
alchemists.
oh, right?
Alchemy.
I like it. I like it. It's very cool.
Gotta do all that.
But alchemy is part of the Covalent ecosystem. But what is, besides being a great way to bond, things together in chemistry, the covalent bonding. Talk to me about Covalent. What is it that you guys do, and what are you anticipating getting out the door within the next, let's say, 6 months? That's amazing.
6 months. The next 6 months are actually quite big for us. So Covalent provides a unified API across several different blockchains. We're kind of trying to describe to people the difference in the data philosophies as to some of our competitors. Like a lot of people are very familiar with the graph, obviously. We are very much like complementary in a way. So basically the way that our database works is that everything is loaded already. It's an ELT, like extract, load, transform framework. So people make API calls really, really quickly. It's a no-code solution. You can do it in the browser, and we're working on different modes, like a student mode, an analyst mode, a developer mode, for you to view it differently so that everybody can interact with the API. But it's fast and light, and we have like a multi-chain capability where you switch a chain ID and instantly your project is like across different chains.
It's across. Nice. I like that.
So it's great for hackathons too. We're doing a lot of like plug in Covalent.
Plug in Covalent. You're good to go.
But so the thing is, we are gradually decentralizing, as a lot of people are, and the next 6 months are really big for us. So right now, our like heads down focus is single-sided staking with CQT. So we are like securing our validators. We have great people coming on board. And then we just launched with our alchemists a testnet program called Stake in the City. Stake in the City, okay. That was us.
You and what's her name? Jessica.
Jackie and Pratik as our marketing guru.
There you go.
All talking about how can we say steak in a million funny ways. So that's what it's been.
So is that the new meme? Like we have DAOs, we have like the E, like all, and now it's steak. That's what we want to say.
Oh, it would be incredible if it came out of that. Yeah, I mean we're spreading. Like I have a meme competition going on where I'm like, stake me home tonight, stake it to the finish line. Like
nice, I love
the winner stakes it all, like all of these things.
Winner stakes it all?
Yeah.
That was very good, clever.
But it's essentially to learn about what it's going to look like to stake in our network and like unrolling it to the people that are very active in our community. And then hopefully mainnet launches in the next couple months.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, and we'll be putting out a lot of content around the block specimen producer, which is kind of like our unique way of it's like a magical pasta processor for the data, as one of our co-founders said. Basically, like replicating the data into like easy, digestible, bite-sized fragments across a network.
Okay, so what's exciting for us about DAOs here at Harmony is that we are exploding the number of DAOs we have. But one of the projects that we're looking for is something that we can see all of the different DAOs. So what is your vision? What is your idea about how to build that and how to bring that to life?
Yeah, I think the best thing for this situation is you want to build an aggregator for communities, kind of, and the best people to do that are the communities. Like outsourcing these projects to DAOs and to developer guilds or whatever it is, and seeing what they can come up with and making this like a community-owned project is fantastic, because it's sort of like the idea of a hackathon where you just get all of these big, I was going to say big brains, I don't want to use that term, all of these smart people, intellectual people coming together and like brainstorming the best solution of how to do that. And I think that will be fantastic if we can switch quickly between, see who's a member of what, like create more and more interactions in the space, and however developers want to like come together and attach some bounties, attach some collaborative bounties that like include different and different community tokens for these things. I think formatting it like a hackathon incentivizes like a lot of good developments.
I agree. I definitely agree. So what do you know about Harmony, and why do you think that how Harmony could play a role in this dashboard, in this multi-chain DAO ecosystem?
Well, you seem like the biggest collector of all these guys, don't you? I mean, Harmony came in here and everybody's like, oh, cool, okay. Yeah, I mean, you have your own chain, and then you're collecting DAOs and projects on top of that chain and basically trying to merge things together in a collaborative way, which I like, because the future is that. Like, we have all these little things everywhere, and now it's an amazing, great projects, but how do we bring it all together?
I like it.
And that's like adoption as well. It plays into the big issue of us all like carrying this thing forward. So like the more and more solutions that are collaborative, which is what you guys are doing, which I really like. And what we want to get involved with is providing the data to do that as well.
I like it.
Like being the data layer of Web3 essentially. So I think there's a lot of good synergies.
Nice synergies. No, and I agree. You know, some people collect NFTs. We collect DAOs. That's our job. Yeah, we collect projects and DAOs.
Thing to say. I'm sure there's puns in there for DAO collectors, but I'm sure you've heard them probably. So.
No doubt. No doubt.
No doubt. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then my last question is, if you could do anything that's not Covalent, not Alchemist anymore, what would it be? And it doesn't have to be crypto.
It doesn't have to be.
It doesn't have to be crypto.
It probably
it's anything.
It probably would be crypto, just because I'm so addicted to it.
Right. You're such a fanboy.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good question.
You can think about it if you want. You can get back to me later. Because I know sometimes if I'm asking you what your vision is.
I mean, I would love to be like a crypto fashion designer, pop star kind of thing, obviously.
Pop star, are you a singer too?
No.
Okay. You're mic'd up. I can have you sing right now.
I would just talk.
I love it.
No, I got it. Maybe I'll get into like motivational speaking in the bear markets or something like that.
There you go.
Lots of different opportunities in crypto.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate your time. It's been great. I can't wait for the launch tonight. I'll definitely be there.
Yeah,
and it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, thank you so much as well. Like, we've run into each other so many times at the conference, but it's been great. I've learned a lot from you guys, and it's fantastic.
No, we're just, these are our people. This is our tribe. Like, and I don't want to be tribalism, just in case you're wondering. Like, I'm not about like excluding people, but just the commonalities that we all have. It's terrific.
Yeah,
we're all really kind of pulling together to create the new world and the new way that we work. So
building the new economy. Yeah, fantastic.
It's very cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Great.